Alright, got a request. Global warming. Well, here's the deal with global warming. Yeah, it's something to be concerned about. We do need to look at what we do to the environment. There are too many people on the planet. I mean, I do something environmentally irresponsible, right? He said, well, it's easy to blow it off because, that didn't hurt nothing. But you got to remember, there's billions of goddamn people running around the world who are doing environmentally irresponsible things. Our biggest problem comes from the oil companies. There is no reason for us to be burning oil. We should not burn oil. Oil is entirely too valuable of a resource to burn, for the simple reason of dragging my ass from here to there. Alright? I fart around here, got extra time on my hands, and I've done some experiments with hydrogen. And it's the easiest goddamn thing in the world to make, okay? 2 pencils, extension cord, and a glass of water. You got hydrogen, okay? Our standard reciprocating piston engines will run on hydrogen. I mean, a carburetor, you got to change the carburetor, Instead of metering a liquid, you're now metering a gas. Guess what? That engine wants a gas. What do you think the purpose is? The induction system's turning that liquid into a gas. So it has the potential to be a whole lot more efficient. Everyone can make it. Do you know why they won't let you have it? It's because you already have everything that you need to make hydrogen in your house. The product is the personal hydrogen generator. A small refrigerator, maybe it turns out to be the size of a washing machine box. You set it in your garage, you plug it into the wall, you put a hose to it, and you push the button. The thing sits there and makes hydrogen. This is not a stretch of the imagination, and I cannot believe that I'm the only person to ever have this idea. You listen to the government, we can't go to hydrogen because of the infrastructure problem. Yeah, if somebody's there to make a penny off of every goddamn gallon of hydrogen that's ever made, we don't have the infrastructure. They can't figure out how to do that, see? So guess what? If we switch to hydrogen, some pretty big members of the club, the power that rules the world, is going to be up shit's creek. They ain't going to they're going to lose that testicle that they got a hold of, you see. They'll still have 1 or 2 more in their hands, but our dependence on that oil is a big grip that the powers that be have on our asses. Global warming. How the hell does this deal with global warming? Well, there's a very simple answer to the global warming. Quit burning the fossil fuels. All right, but it's a bigger environmental picture in that the oil is just our life. I mean, not for transportation, for our material sciences. Everything that we have in our society today is an oil byproduct. It's a petrochemical of some kind or another. And the future, regardless, it's going to take way longer for global warming to give us any goddamn problems than we have oil left. You see, we're going to run into problems that have the potential to snuff life off of the planet, okay, because we have to fight over everything, right? So, we've got a lot of bigger problems coming up here than global fucking warming. It's irrelevant. And it's in our faces because they are using that as one of the tools to distract you from their agenda. You don't buy that? Dude, I never would have neither. Everybody listening to this has probably met me and knows, hey, I'm about as regular as they get, right? But facts is facts. And when you start checking facts given to you by society, every ass comes from everywhere, okay? If I don't care if it's the TV, it's the TV. It's the TV. The internet, it doesn't matter where you're getting your facts from. It's been spun. It may be technically factual, but it's been spun up a little bit so that when, I'm just not really, sitting there listening to the shit, I hear their message and buy it, and global warming is just one of the fucking distractions that they use to keep us from worrying about the bigger pictures. The bigger pictures. That's where it's at, man. Fish swim.